welcome to KCKPS Spotlight. I'm Dr. Anna Stubblefield, Superintendent of Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools. And today I'm talking with some guests about their senior year, graduation, and their post-high school plans. I will have all of the guests introduce themselves, so I'll ask you your name. Will you share your name, what school you're at, and if you're a part of an activity or athletics or whatever extracurricular thing that you are connected to in or out of school, you can share that as well. I will say that these five lovely ladies just all received a scholarship from the Foundation of Excellence, so we are excited about that. And they also just all found out that in addition to the scholarship, that an anonymous donor will also provide them with a brand new Mac Neo as they enter into their post-secondary pathways, whatever that may be. And we'll find out what that is today. But we're going to start out over here with Shireen. We'll ask you to just tell us your name, your school, and if there's an activity that you feel connected with or multiple activities, you can share that as well.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Shireen Sadeghi. I'm obviously a senior, and I go to Sumner Academy. I'm in a couple of extracurriculars, but I'd have to say, hands down, my favorite one is speech and debate.
All right.
Good morning. My name is Christine Cassie. I'm a senior at Washington High School, and some extracurriculars I am in. I'm the JAG president for the JAG-K program, and I'm also a varsity cheerleader. Thank you.
All right.
Hello, my name is Kenadee Anderson. I attend F.L. Sligo High School. I'm a senior. I'm involved in many different activities. I'm president for both our NHS and BSU. And I also do dance, volleyball, and some other couple activities. I just run around the school all day, honestly.
All right. You stay busy.
Hello, my name is Ramaya, and I'm from Wyandotte High School. I don't do any sports, but I'm in National Honor Society 2020 Leadership. That's all I can think about right now. Thanks.
That's okay. We know you stay busy.
Hello, my name is Fowler. I'm also in NHS as the president, and I'm in 2020 as well, and I'm also in StuCo.
All right. So we just want to start out, and if somebody wants to jump in, you can jump in. If not, I'll volunteer. I'll just say, how about you? Thinking back to when you were a freshman, what did you think senior year would be like? And how does the reality compare with only maybe 16 days left in the school year? Talk to us about that. Anybody want to jump in? All of you will get the chance to answer that.
I'll go first.
Okay.
For my senior year, I really expected a bunch of freedom, but in reality, it was not freedom. It really wasn't. And it was very expensive, and I'm just ready to graduate at this point.
Okay.
I would say that from freshman year, I definitely am not the same person I am today. I didn't think I would have as many opportunities presented to me as I have now. I would also say that it's definitely very busy for some reason. Your senior year is you're supposed to be chill, and it's been very busy lately. So just looking to now, I'm very excited to graduate, and I think also the school environment has changed a lot over the years.
I agree with both of them. I feel like as my freshman, I feel like my senior year would be like the movies, and it was nothing like that. Very expensive, like Christine said. It's very serious, very, very serious, which I didn't expect. Very scary graduating, and yeah.
I wanted to add on that as well. As a freshman, I thought it'd be freedom, less school days, less time being there, but it ended up being more than what I thought it would be because graduation dates, practice, cap and gown photos. So yeah.
Yeah, and then I'd also like to echo everything we've already said. I grew up on Disney Channel, so High School Musical is very much what I was expecting for my senior year. It's definitely very fun, but I will say it goes by very, very fast. And between schoolwork, applying to scholarships, and also applying to college, it's a lot. So I think I would encourage freshmen to have fun for the first couple years and then really lock in for senior year because it's important and it goes by very fast.
So I'm kind of going off the beaten pathway because I'm just curious. A couple of you said expensive and busy. What's expensive? I just want to know, like, so maybe we can figure out how to alleviate, if we can. I don't know if we can.
Okay, for me personally, I didn't expect the cap and gowns to be no $200.
Okay, okay.
I thought it was like $50.
Okay.
Then
okay.
homecoming. Then let's not talk about prom.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Those memorable activities come with a price tag. Okay. Okay. And then a couple of you said you thought it was going to be chill. What led you to believe that you would have more free time?
I would just say I take dual enrollment classes for KCKPS, and I've never had so much homework in my life. No, like, I'm not even joking. Like, freshman to junior year, I didn't do anything after school except my sports and my activities. And now it's just like every day it's something new homework, or like just something to do with one of the activities, having to stay after school, do meetings, stuff like that.
Okay, okay. So any freshmen or younger students who may be listening, just know, like, it doesn't get you don't necessarily get more free time, but the dual enrollment classes will at some point in college maybe open up some free time for you, so you're investing on the front end. All right, now let's shift and talk about, like, some of your favorite memories. What school event or tradition will you miss the most after graduation?
I think for me, this is a really easy question, and it's definitely football games are so much fun. I was in the band my freshman and sophomore year, so getting to go to the games in my uniform, my instrument, and hang out with my friends was super, super fun, and I'll miss it a lot because the college that I'm going to we have a football team, but it's not a big state school football team, so I'm really going to miss homecoming night, seeing the stadium lights on the dark and little bats flying around. It'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'll miss football games.
Okay.
For me, I say sports because I am a cheerleader and I really love football games and I love cheering. Same to basketball games. So I really miss that.
Okay.
I agree with both of them. I'm on the dance team, so it's definitely an experience to be able to, get ready, do your makeup, do your hair, put the costume on, and, perform with the band, and especially the halftime shows. It's like butterflies, but, once you're out there, you just do it. So I would say definitely that. And just like my friends in general, and even the teachers that I've built relationships with.
Okay.
Yeah, adding on to that, I was in pep club, so I think I will miss the games as well. Maybe more the basketball games than the football games, because we weren't really. But yeah, I like having fun with other students, especially younger students who I know are going to be in my shoes sooner or later. So yeah.
I wanted to add on that as well. I used to be a basketball cheerleader, so I didn't get to experience the football games until my senior year. And when I did, me and my friends, we ran across the football field, and that was very memorable for me.
Okay. Also, just reflecting back on, and it doesn't have to be high school, it could be throughout your entire school experience. Is there a teacher, coach, or staff member who made a big impact on you during this time, or in particular this year?
For me personally, is my JAG teacher, Miss Scott. So we did become very, very close my senior year, but even before my senior year, when she started last year, she really encouraged me to really go to college and really pursue my dreams. And yeah, I'm really thankful for her.
Okay.
Yes, I think for me is Mr. Jones, or Marcus Jones, which is my student success person. He has helped me my whole senior year, and I don't feel like I would have as many scholarship opportunities if it wasn't for him, like, knowing about them. He helped me get scholarship opportunities as well as the process of applying to the colleges. He helped with all of that, so I'm very appreciative for him.
Okay.
I wanted to add on that as well. I would say Miss Carla Gonzalez Mercado. She's my AVID teacher.
Okay.
She's why we apply for so many scholarships, college, and she also helps us with our college budget, so we can see what we're going to expect in the future.
Okay. Others?
The most influential person that's helped me my senior year is actually in the room with us right now. It's Mr. Albert Collins. He's my college coordinator, and I guess I went into the college application season really, really nervous with a lot of anxiety and just fully overwhelmed. And he really, really, truly helped me, I think, get into the college that I got into, and also helped me apply for scholarships. I didn't know about the scholarship that I got today if it weren't for him. So really, really the biggest help I could ask for, not just with college, but also with senior year in general, scholarships and more. I cannot thank him enough.
Okay, I would say my career pathway teacher, Mr. Allison, he's our legal pathway teacher. Not just senior year, but from the start of my freshman year, I was a little lost on what I wanted to be, like just to pursue for the rest of high school. And he really helped me like settle down from the first day. He would just always push me to go the hardest I could. Like I said, he gave me so many opportunities from like mock trials and just learning everything about the law system. I would also say Mr. David Harrington, my career and college advisor, he's always pushed me to be the best person I can be. And I'm forever grateful for both of them.
All right. So shout out to all of those adults who have invested in our students, and Mr. Collins is in here, so he got to hear it before we go live. So thank you to all of them, and I appreciate you all acknowledging them. Let's talk about senior year can be challenging. So what has been the most challenging part of your senior year? As you get close to the finish line, just what has challenged you the most?
I'm gonna go first. I want to give a shout out to Miss Leonard, my composition teacher. She's really, I don't even have like words to explain how challenging the whole year has been. But at the end of the day, like I've just pushed myself to do it because she helps a lot. So that's one big challenge. And then another one would probably just be with everything that we have to juggle. Also, like still trying to apply to colleges and deadlines and things like that. It's a struggle, but like I said, it's all worth it in the end.
Okay. Just jump right in.
I think for me was picking a college. My junior year, we would go to college like tours and we'd be like, oh yeah, we're getting out of class. Senior year, the beginning of my senior year, I wasn't taking it as serious as I should have. Now that we're here and I go to college like really soon, it's like, dang, I had all this time and I'm still trying to figure out where I want to go and what's giving me the most money and all this and all that. So, yeah.
For me, I would say like accepting change, because going into senior year, I wanted to go to the University of Kansas and I wanted to major in nursing. And now I'm just like, I'm going to go to Washburn. And if I change my major, I change my major.
Yeah.
For me personally, it's just trying my best not to get burnt out and not giving up, because honestly, like first semester of senior year, I was going to give up. But again, to Miss Scott, she really encouraged me to continue with school, and I had to accept like things happen in life for a reason. I just got to accept that, because the school I'm going to is not where I was like supposed to go to, but you know, it's just life and I just got to accept it for what it is.
Okay.
I think that mine was kind of the opposite of that. My first semester was very, very busy. And again, it was like splitting my brain into two halves. One was focusing on college, and then one was getting my grades together for my senior year and that last semester grade check. So semester one was super difficult. And then when I got to semester two, I think that senioritis kicked in a little bit, and that urge to just have fun kind of overtook me. But again, shout out to Mr. Collins, because he really got me together. College applications is more so first semester, and then second semester got my scholarships in line. I was able to get my grades back up to where they were, but that urge to just give in to the senioritis is very, very, very prevalent.
Anybody else have a little senioritis? Want to talk about it? Everybody's nodding. Senioritis is real. Thinking about that, and then your school community, and some of you have talked about this, how has your school community helped shape who you are right now? Because you're forever evolving into whomever you choose to be, but how has your school community helped shape who you are? Or if they haven't, you can say it has no impact?
I'll go first. I'll start with like all the new friends I made, really. They have impacted me as a person to become a better person, not just for me, but for them too. And my college advisors too. They really impacted me. They made sure I was in track with all my enrollment, because I've been doing enrollment since like sophomore year. And Mr. Taylor, he keep on just pushing me on just keep on taking more. I don't know why, but I guess he sees something I don't.
Yes.
I would say not just the teachers, but also like the people, my friends. They've definitely shaped me into a better person also. And also just having people that have the same compliments. Like one of my other friends, he's going to be majoring in law too.
Okay.
So, it's nice to have that person like to just stick with and, keep each other accountable.
Anybody else want to answer that question?
I feel like for me it was my teachers. I used to be in band, and I feel like that got me out of my comfort zone like so much. I came into high school very quiet. Now my senior year, I'm like the opposite. I love to talk. What else? And that's all I think right now.
I would say my friends and I have a teacher again, because they're the reason that I'm taking dual enrollment in the first place. When I came in my freshman year, I was very quiet and like put to myself. And as I progressed through the years, I guess I've opened up more and I've learned about new opportunities because of them.
I think that for me at Sumner, extracurricular opportunities really helped open my eyes to figuring out what I want to do with my life, really. I talked a little bit about speech and debate, but I joined it my freshman year, and it helped me build confidence and also learn to be politically active and why political activism is important. So that in tandem with classes that I was taking, my anthropology teacher, Miss Layton, really truly opened my eyes to things like systemic issues that affect communities like ours, and also structural violence and things like that, and how that affects the world and how governments are run and things like that. And all of that has really helped channel my love for public health, which is what I want to study in college. So I definitely say extracurricular opportunities and then my teachers.
Okay. Now what everybody has probably been wondering and waiting to hear, what are you going to do after graduation? Where are you going to school, or whatever you're doing? What's next for each of you?
I'm actually going to be moving out of the state, going to Texas, Prairie View A&M University.
Okay.
I am studying criminal justice, hopefully on the pre-law track. That's what I'm hoping for. So we're going to have to get that set up. But those are my plans. So.
All right.
I'm sorry, but I'm going out of state too. I'm going to the same school as her, and
Okay.
I'll be majoring in business management and minoring in law because I want to be a business attorney.
Okay. So did the two of you know that you were going to the same school before
we
today?
just found out.
Well, look at there.
Yes.
Now you know somebody.
Yes.
I'm also going out of state. Granted, I'm going to Missouri. I'll be at Washington University in St. Louis, or WashU. I'm going to study public health on the pre-med track, and I eventually want to be a gynecologist.
Okay. What's next?
I am gonna stay in Kansas, I think. I'm thinking Baker University or Rockhurst, which is in Missouri, but that's not a big move. And I want to do pre-nursing to become a labor and delivery nurse.
Okay.
I will be attending Washburn University as a pre-nursing student.
Okay. So before I ask the final question, I have one more question. Our theme is always better every day, and then we have like a hashtag. I am just wondering, as you reflect back on however long you've been in the district, and maybe you can say that, like if you've been here since pre-K to 12th, or if you came your sophomore year, just tell us how long you've been in the district. And as you think about all of the good, the bad, and the ugly, in the good are things that we can build off of. What's one way that we can get better? Like you are talking to the superintendent, not like I have a magic wand, but I can talk to some people, or either like try to make some things happen for those who are coming behind you.
like a better environment.
Better environment, better access. Like, just what is one thing if you're like, if you do this, it would be great for students?
For me personally, I think our schools need more like financial needs and like more opportunities and more classes, because if you really look out of our district and at like Piper or something, they have classes that we don't, that most students wish that they can take, and stuff like that.
Well, that's great. Noted. More non-traditional classes, exploratory. Okay. Anybody can jump in.
I've been in the district all 12 years. I went from Hazel Grove, Gloria Willis, into Sligo now. The biggest shock to me was how I was obviously the first class for Gloria Willis and Hazel Grove. So just like coming to Sligo and seeing like the big difference.
Okay.
You know, and that's a lot. That'll take a while to do. But just from like going to like these new and improved schools, and then like coming to Sligo, it was definitely like kind of. But
took you back in time.
Yeah, it took me back a little bit. But I would say that, and just like, you know, hiring more teachers. It's hard, especially since we were a class of COVID. It's hard for us to like try and get back more comfortable onto the computer. And you're sitting in class with like 30 people on Zoom, and then like the supervisor isn't really like actually supervising, things like that. So I would say those are the main two things for me.
Thank you. That's good feedback. Anyone else want to jump in?
I would say I wish we had more like career pathway classes.
Okay.
Outside of just like going to college, but also like tech classes, so students know what they want to do and have chance to like explore that without having to do that in college.
Okay.
Yes, I agree. I wish we had, like, as senior, we didn't go as many field trips, like, to see the colleges as I think we did maybe junior or sophomore year, which I think as a senior we need more of those. And also, I wish they enforced more things onto me as a freshman, so I wouldn't be so confused now as a senior. I wouldn't have to, like, put it all together as a senior now instead of just being able to do it my freshman year.
Okay.
For me, and I'll preface this by saying this is very much a Sumner-specific issue, and there's pros and cons to it as well. But for me, I think Sumner's really known for our IB program, and a lot of kids earn a lot of success through our IB program. But we do have a decent amount of students that aren't in our program, so CTE students that that only take one IB class. And because of that, because they're the minority population as compared to the IB program, there's not things like tech classes or dual enrollment classes. There are a couple opportunities, but I know a lot of people that want to go into trade that haven't gotten as many opportunities to go to. I think KCKCC has tech classes and things like that. So just accessibility and visibility for the smaller minority populations, the CTE students at Sumner.
Okay. That's great feedback, and that's something that I can definitely like share with the team and talk to like teachers and principals about like how do we, because most of the things that I heard is providing more opportunities and investing in making sure we have staff there and investing in our facilities as well. One final question. What advice would you give incoming freshmen now that you're at the end of the road?
Advice I would give is don't wait until your senior year. As a freshman, you go in thinking, oh, new environment, party time. No, you'll be on your stuff right then and there, because when you're a senior, you will have to, like I said, put it all together and be stressed about this, that, when you could have just did it your freshman year or had known of it your freshman year.
I would agree with her. As a freshman, it's definitely a turning point, you know, a little chill point, but at the same time you have to think about your future. Like, even if you don't have your mindset on one thing, at least broaden your knowledge to like the different opportunities you have, because then that'll help you go into the groups that you want to be with, like your friends or the classes you want to take, or even like the extra activities outside of school, because that'll all like help you your next 4 years and just staying on track and keep going.
I would say advocate for yourself. Take classes and join organizations that you're interested in, even if your friends aren't, because you'll make friends along the way.
Okay.
Sorry. But for me personally, I would tell people to focus on their mental, don't burn out, and like live your life, don't live somebody else's life. And yeah.
I think that I would encourage freshmen to mostly just have fun and to try everything, even if you don't think you're going to like it. Like, I played sports my freshman year, and I made a lot of memories, but it wasn't something that I felt particularly drawn to. And that same note, I tried out playing instruments. I tried out joining certain clubs. I tried out things in the engineering world, which I've learned that I don't really like. So I would just say try everything, dip your toes in everything as a freshman. You kind of have the ability to do that because you might not be as busy with your classes as, say, a junior or a senior is. So just have fun and kind of figure out what you like and what you're drawn to, especially with any extracurricular opportunities that are presented to you.
Yeah. So thank you all for that advice. I am going to loop back. You shared you've been here since K-12. Any others? How long have you been in the district? I'm just taking a pulse.
I've been here since 3rd grade. I went to TA Edison.
Okay.
Yes, I've been here since I think 2nd or 3rd, and I went to Whittier, then Central, and then Wyandotte.
Okay.
I've been here since 6th grade. I went to Central, Argentine, then Eisenhower, then Sumner, then Washington.
Okay.
I've been here since 8th grade. Before that, I went to elementary and middle school at St. Joseph, which is in Shawnee, and then I came here to Sumner in 8th grade.
Yeah. So a wide variety of experiences, and when you enter to the district, it's been my pleasure talking to you all today. And these students represent what we are committed to, is that all of our students graduating with a Diploma Plus endorsement, and all of these students, just listening to them, I'm sure some of them have multiple ones, and that has prepared you for what's next. And I just loved hearing you all talk about like being open to the possibility, like, it might change. I may change my mind, and that's okay. So I'm just grateful that whatever your experience has been has gotten you to this point where you're confident to know that you can go wherever you want to go. And if you change your mind to do something else, you have the ability to do that. So thank you to the 2026 seniors for taking the time to talk with me today. And thank you for listening or watching us today on KCKPS Spotlight. If you enjoyed hearing these stories and would like to hear more, subscribe to KCKPS Spotlight on your favorite podcast platform or on our website at KCK Schools, that's KCKSCHOOLS.org. You can also share this episode and send it to a friend, a parent, or educator who would love to celebrate the class of 2026. One quick update, the KCKPS Spotlight podcast will be taking a short break for the summer, but we'll be back with a new season at the start of the 26-27 school year. Have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you then.